Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel Body Mind Healing. My name is Maria Sanchez. I am a holistic health consultant, a family nurse practitioner, a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, and a doctor in nursing practice. The case for today is stress, from resistance to balance. First, let's look into what is stress. Stress is the body's natural reaction to demanding or challenging situations, whether physical, mental, or emotional. It is a built in survival mechanism that prepares us to respond to change or threat by releasing hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These chemicals heighten alertness, increase energy, and sharpen focus, helping us adapt to whatever lies ahead. In short bursts, this can be beneficial, a form of eustress that keeps us motivated and resilient. For example, the stress of preparing for an exam or job interview can enhance performance and attention. However, when stress becomes constant, the same mechanism that once protected us begins to harm us. The body remains in a state of readiness long after the challenge has passed, leading to exhaustion, tension, and emotional fatigue. Prolonged stress disrupts sleep, mood, digestion, and even immune function. In these cases, what once served as adaptation becomes imbalance. Stress can also be understood not only as a biological response, but as a psychological and a spiritual form of resistance. It is often not the situation itself that causes distress, but our reaction to it, our mind's tendency to resist what is. When we worry about the future, replay the past, or struggle against present circumstances, we create inner conflict. This resistance generates emotional friction, which manifests as stress. True peace emerges when we become present. In the power of now, the focus shifts from regret and anticipation to the living moment. When awareness settles into the present, the burden of stress begins to dissolve. The mind no longer feeds on what ifs or should have beens. Much of our suffering is mind made, a product of habitual, unconscious thought patterns. By observing thoughts without judgment, we begin to disidentify from them. This awareness creates distance between who we are and what we think, breaking the cycle of compulsive worry and emotional reactivity. Acceptance is the final key. When we stop resisting reality and begin to accept it as it is, stress loses its power. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means responding to life from clarity rather than from reaction. Once the situation is fully accepted, action becomes fluid, calm, and effective. In this way, stress transforms from a burden into a teacher, guiding us toward awareness, presence, and inner balance. Knowing this, why do we normalize stress? Stress has become so common that it now feels synonymous with modern life. In many cultures, stress is even admired, seen as a sign of dedication, hard work, or ambition. We learn early that constant activity equates to success, and we internalize the idea that busyness equals importance. Society rewards overexertion, and workplaces often reinforce the message that being tired means being committed. Of this normalization comes from confusion. Because short-term stress can be positive, people often fail to distinguish between helpful and harmful forms. The same adrenaline that motivates can in excess exhaust. Yet, in a fast-paced world that prizes productivity, few are encouraged to slow down long enough to notice the difference. There is also a biological and psychological familiarity to stress. The body is designed to handle occasional challenges, and because everyone experiences it, it feels normal. Over time, the nervous system adapts to constant stimulation. Traffic, screens, deadlines, and what is actually harmful begins to feel normal. The collective acceptance of stress is not because it is healthy, but because it is common. In truth, our normalization of stress reflects a disconnection from our natural rhythm. We have mistaken perpetual motion for progress and adrenaline for achievement. The cost is subtle but immense: physical depletion, emotional numbing, and the inability to rest even when nothing is urgent. Recognizing this pattern is the first step towards restoring balance. Can we have a stress-free life? Completely stress-free life is not realistic, and it should not be the goal. Some stress is both normal and beneficial. It helps us learn, adapt, and grow. The true aim is to manage stress consciously so it does not harm our health or peace of mind. Balanced approach involves awareness, regulation, and healthy coping mechanisms. Physical outlets like exercise, deep breathing, and adequate rest allow the body to release tension. Good nutrition and hydration support stability, while relaxation practices such as meditation, time in nature, or creative expression help quiet the nervous system. Managing external triggers, setting boundaries, and maintaining realistic expectations all reduce internal pressure. Most importantly, cultivating mindfulness changes our relationship to stress entirely. When we stay rooted in the present, we stop amplifying stress through thought. We begin to recognize that tension is often resistance to life as it is. Through acceptance, we meet each moment with calm responsiveness instead of struggle. So while everyday stressors are inevitable, chronic and harmful stress can be transformed. The shift begins with awareness, noticing how we think, how we breathe, and how we respond. By living in the present, accepting what we cannot change, and acting from clarity rather than compulsion, we rediscover that peace is not the absence of challenge, but the absence of resistance. A stress-free life, then, is not an escape from life's demands, but a new way of meeting them, with awareness, balance, and grace. And let us not forget that healing is not a destination, but a constant return to our own wholeness. Every step, even the smallest ones, matters. Until next time.